arena where the legends are born. Got dreams bigger than the shoes that are worn. Blood, sweat, tears, yeah, we chase them on. Next gen heroes, we've been reborn. Proving grounds, call it Valorville. Heart of a lion, pure iron will. Grind never stops, we break the mill. To be the top dog, that's the thrill. Rise up, stand tall, never settle. Athletes forged in the heat of the metal. Valor in veins, pressure to a kettle. Prove to the world we on another level. Speed of lightning, got the fire, we ignite. Train through the pain and we keep it in sight. Every single game, push boundaries, take flight. Cause destiny's a battlefield and we gon' fight.
What's good, YouTube? It's your boy Cass here. We are here for a episode of UKW Valor as we are going to kick off with Ahmed and Magomed. The Nationalists look to be in action as Ahmed looks to take on Chris Maverick, and a big opportunity for the Nationalists as they look to gain major momentum after a triumphant tag team victory in their debut. And guys, I think it's very important for a guy like Chris Maverick to come out here tonight and at least be impressive, because if he's not, then might be a very short stint here in UKW.
Yeah, and you make a good point there, Cass, and we think of how excellent the Nationalists did against the Simply Better Spartans, and I will say they put on a fantastic show against Brandon Collins and Aaron Matthews. But like you said, this man, Chris Maverick, has not had his fair share of goodness in UKW so far. So I think it's a very, very good opportunity to come out here and get a win. But, man, it's going to be hard. You got to think of who he's going up against. Ahmed, look at that bear sitting in the ring. I mean, come on, man. That's going to be a hard one to win.
Yeah, I agree with you there. It's going to be a hard match for Chris Maverick. But like you said, Cass, you got to at least show yourself to be impressive, because if not, you're going to turn away the faithful, you're going to turn away the brass and all of that. You need everything in your favor, and a win here would definitely do that for him.
And I think that's really what it's about for Maverick, is making sure that he secures at least some sort of favor with the UKW board and with the UKW faithful, because he's got to get the fans behind him here in UKW, and he hasn't done that as of yet. So here we go, Ahmed and Magomed. Magomed on the outside, and here we go. Maverick is going to start off, and you see Maverick and Ahmed pushing Maverick back into the corner. And this is
going to be it's going to be a hard difference in size. Man, Ahmed is just so strong, and Chris Maverick really does have a lot of technique, but he showed that against Azrael last week on Valor, but he still was not able to get the job done.
And I think it's going to be big for Maverick to understand that he's not going to win this based on strength. He's going to have to use his technical prowess, going to have to use these quick stick and strikes, and use that to his advantage. And a big uppercut.
Oh my God.
This sends Maverick craning back in to the corner.
Ahmed is just so big, man.
Yeah, that's what I was going to say. Ahmed's so big, you can't let him in the grip. You can't let him get you in his grip, because it's over.
And now you see, look at Magomed like introducing that Singapore cane, but a drop kick from Maverick stuns Ahmed, and a big right hand by Maverick as well.
Ref said, "What is this thing doing in my ring?"
And now you see Maverick building up speed and levels Ahmed with a huge lariat. Now up to the second rope with an axe handle, and Maverick is starting to build up some form of momentum. Here we go. Maverick rushes in. Oh, but gets shot. A big shot with the head. Now look at this. The rear naked choke to Maverick.
Oh, no. And he's going to put him to sleep with this one. My God, he's got it locked in.
A rear naked choke, but this is smart from Maverick. Maverick flips out. Gains the upward base. Ahmed's in a bad position. Count two, but no, a kick out. Now Maverick rushes in. Gets caught again by Ahmed. And a massive throwback.
No, I got to say, he wrestles with no shoes. He wrestles fantastic, whether he has shoes on or not. I mean, this guy is so impressive.
Now look at massive elbow by Ahmed, and now
You know, he's got an impressive like move set. Some would say the great mix of power and technicality, however you want to put it.
now you see Maverick really associating what he can do to keep Ahmed down. But, oh my God, what a leveling lariat by Ahmed. And now I think Ahmed's kind of feeling the same thing as Maverick was feeling just a moment ago, Valente, of how can he go ahead and put Chris Maverick away and get a big win for the Nationalist.
These guys don't get paid overtime, that's for sure. So, I mean, you definitely got to go out there and you got to, you know, put the lights out early.
Beautiful missile drop kick by Ahmed. And that just really showcases the really bad state that Chris Maverick is in, accepting this match. Massive power slam by Ahmed.
I think the adversity that Ahmed shows is so fucking good. And I want to say, holy shit!
Oh my God, what an elbow. That man should not have that type of mobility, but he does, and he almost knocks off Chris Maverick.
He went high, and it almost proved fatal for Chris Maverick.
Now you see, look at this. Big shot, no counter from Maverick. Maverick fighting back with a big chop. Oh, Ahmed brings a shot. Maverick counters again, but that's time Ahmed grabs the chop.
Good Maverick, you gotta love the heart. Going one-on-one with Ahmed here, middle of the ring, duking it out.
Oh, and look at the punch, gets the advantage again for Maverick.
And Chris has really got to think out of the box here.
Look at him and Magomed exchanging words, and Ahmed's back up and just German suplex Maverick into another dimension.
And you can't get distracted. That will cause a fatal in the match, and that could cause you to lose.
Oh, now look at this. Look at massive back suplex from Ahmed. That massive Saito suplex. This could just be a massive bad day. Another Saito suplex from Ahmed. And now they might be looking to put Maverick on ice. Look at him. He's got him by the throat. And just choking Maverick.
Oh, my Lord.
Just as brutal every time we see it.
That is absolutely brutal.
Oh, it's a bad day for Maverick. But wait. Maverick. Oh, Maverick just raked the eye.
You could say it's cheating. Oh, my God.
Heartbreak super kick.
You could say it's cheating, but that's one way to win a match.
Chris Maverick with the shock of a century to Ahmed after the rake of the eyes and the heartbreak super kick.
What a way.
I did not expect
that. I did not either, Valente. Holy hell, Chris Maverick thought out the box, and it proved worthy. What a win, kid.
And a big way to get a win, a huge rake of the eyes, and Chris Maverick with his first big singles victory. But now as we move on, ladies and gentlemen, another big matchup as we saw on Renegade. Amber Reed took on one half of the Irwin sisters, and she is going to do the same tonight as she tunes up for Violet Grimm in Tokyo at Smash, and we could see an ace that becomes a champion here in UKW when Reed looks to take on Grimm in Tokyo.
Man, she looks absolutely fantastic, man. I will say Amber has been such a wrecking ball in the UKW so far. And last week, she just proved it when she took on Sarah Irwin. I mean, she really, really proved that she is a brutalist and she is a powerhouse. She will knock you down. She will make you bleed. She will do everything of the sorts. You do not want to mess with her, and I think Violet Grimm has her number. I will say that is not a number you want to have. It is going to be a dangerous, dangerous time in Tokyo for our women's champion.
Amber Reed has been on a roll ever since, getting here in UKW. The short time that she's spent so far has been great. She's done a ton of great things. She got a lot of great wins, and, the champ might be next. So this is a huge start to a career for someone.
And you got to think as well, the win that Amber got over Sarah Irwin on Renegade, you got to think Tara is looking to avenge that and get maybe some looks her way towards eventual championship contest with the champion, the undisputed women's champion, Violet Grimm.
It would definitely be a huge opportunity. Anytime you get a championship opportunity in UKW, it means you've earned it. It means you put your blood, sweat, and tears in that ring, and you've left nothing but that. I will say, when you become a champion in UKW, it not only puts you in the books, but it puts you immortalized, and it is the greatest honor you can achieve in this company. And if there's any women that can do it, it's the two women sitting in the ring. Amber is definitely a challenge that Violet Grimm does not want to have, but Violet Grimm is a champion that beat Dryad Dior. She is the champion that was in the shadows, who we all thought Dryad Dior was the person that would become the undisputed women's champion. It totally shocked us, but Violet Grimm is the top of the top. She's the top of the mountain. Who is going to take her down?
And you break up and you bring up the former UKW International Women's Champion, Dryad Dior. Another person that we haven't seen that played a big factor in that match ever since the championship match at Pinnacle is Christy Reeves. Reeves aligned herself with Violet Grimm, and we have not seen Christy even in Violet's Women's Championship match at Revolution. So we really are curious to see when is Violet going to play that Christy Reeves card again.
Either way, there's two things you need to focus on right here, and that's that match. These two women are going to tear it down tonight.
And now you see Tara's got to try to bring it. She's got to bring her A game here against Reed, because Reed is known the world over and is one of the best female competitors on the planet. Now you see Tara with another massive pump forearm. And that's a perfect way to gain your advantage, as now she stomps out the chest of Reed.
Starting off hot for Tara. She is really keeping Reed at her own bay, not letting her get any leverage.
Now look at this. Big kick followed from Reed. Now Reed's got to try to play her spot, try to play her positioning. Reed sends Irwin into the corner. Look at Reed. Reed floats through. DDT. Beautiful DDT connection. Now Reed eyeing up Tara. Irwin in a bad position. Off for the ropes.
Really
what
bad.
a knee.
Oh, my. Like, break your nose with those type of knees. Holy hell.
And now you see Reed sends Tara back into the corner. Now look at this. Look at what is incoming here. Off for the ropes. Floats through. Tilt-a-whirl DDT. And now Reed going out. Look at Reed. Reed floats through. What a frog splash from Reed.
Executed perfect and really in control here. Tara's got to find a way to get some leverage.
Yeah, it's hard to come from behind whenever you're facing someone like Amber Reed. Once they take control, it's hard to get it back.
Beautiful super kick delivered from Reed. Now what is Reed gonna go for here? As she is eyeing up Irwin on the outside.
Maybe gonna fly high.
Over the top.
Oh my God!
Irwin.
What a move!
Now Reed eyeing up, sending. Now, there she is. Tara is right back up.
She saw her opportunity. She took it. She was fast with it. But what is Tara going to do here? We're at a 6 count. You need to count your actions right.
Oh, a beautiful forearm counter. Now Reed floats through with a splash, but Irwin doesn't let that happen either. Reed's back up to her feet and gets leveled with an axe handle. And now, by Irwin now picking up Reed, looking to power up Reed right into that ring apron.
Ref's trying to get him in the ring, but it looks like Tara was trying to inflict injury right there.
Oh, and now you see Irwin with a big kick to the arm, brutal kick to the arm on Reed.
Irwin looking to take back control. Ooh.
Beautiful overthrow, beautiful overhead judo throw.
Tara's really, ever since Reed's misfortune in the outside, Tara's really had the control.
And I think I think Tara, this is exactly the type of match she wants to have with the #1 contender for the championship.
Oh,
but
but
she
it
might not
contained
have
so
control
fast.
right there. Air raid neck breaker into the cover. There's 2.
2.
Noah kick out.
Oh.
Now, look off of the ropes, flies through. No, Irwin sends her over the top. Big shot countered. Now,
Reed.
the ropes, no. Reed was going for something big, but now look at Irwin. Irwin with multiple shots delivered. And now
And look at Tara.
Sweeps the leg. Irwin now picking up Reed. Irwin eyeing up, big shot countered. Snaps down again. Look at Reed floating through. What a knee to the face.
Might have lost a tooth. What a, like you said, what a knee.
Oh, and now look at Reed with the other knee right to the jawline.
Double tooth. Night.
1, 2.
2.
No.
No.
And now you see Reed just visibly upset. And now sending Tara into the corner, lifting her up top. Could be a great maneuver here from Amber Reed. Now Reed in massive Hurricane Rana. Reed's got to try to capitalize here. And I think she's going to try to.
Oh.
And here we go. The double armbar locked in.
This is going to be hard for Tara to maneuver. She's got that her other arm locked with her leg. Oh, what a way to move out of that.
Oh, and now you see Irwin. Irwin's going to try to gain the advantage. Look at Tara. What a knee strike, similar to the move we saw Reed use earlier.
Oh, and Tara's going up.
Tara could be looking for a big win with the knee drop off the top.
But she's not done there. Going back up.
And a second big maneuver there from Irwin. Now Irwin with a massive axe handle. Now here we go. Big shot to the midsection. Lifts him up. Oh, lifts her up. Reed, massive power bomb by Irwin. Into the cover. There's 2.
2.
But Noah kick out.
No.
And Reed stays alive. And you got to think Tara's starting to get frustrated, because you got to think that if Reed just comes through and clean sweeps Tara, then Tara's going to have a lot harder position to get that future title opportunity.
No doubt. And look, it's just like you said, she's getting so frustrated. She's tried to put her away multiple times here, and Reed is just not giving up, staying very resilient. So Tara's got to find a way to think out of the box, find a way to get it done.
And now Reed looking inside. What a...
Oh,
my God.
And now look, Reed's going to send Irwin back into the ropes. And now look at Reed again with us. Again, Snapdragon.
taking full control now.
That's when you thought Tara had control. Like you said, Valente, it's just out. Amber is in full effect.
3 consecutive snap Germans to the neck of Tara Irwin. Now Reed in position, bionic forearm. Irwin drops one knee, and a second bionic forearm drops Irwin again. Now look at Reed. What is Reed going for here? Reed looking deadlift, beautiful.
The power by Reed. Oh my. I think that frustration that she displayed during the match is what's making her lose this right now. Amber's on a different level.
Power, the striking, all of it.
Oh! And if you're Tara Irwin, good night.
2,
but if you're Violent Grim, you have one hell of a competitor coming for you in the form of the ace, Amber Reed, who might just become UKW's ace and the next women's undisputed champion. As we look to continue on with UKW Valor, we are continuing on by having another edition of the CAW Invitational. Chase CAW has been very impressive. Guys, he's found ways to maintain victories. Some ways are a bit better than others, but Chase CAW stands undefeated in UKW at the moment, and I don't think that he's going to want that to change tonight, but I'm excited to see who answers this Chase CAW invitation.
Last week it was Mason Foster, and like you said, the unexpected ways. Well, last week that was one of the unexpected ways. He ended up rolling up Mason Foster and getting that unexpected win, getting a quick win. And I think the way Chase CAW's doing it is smart. I think his ring IQ is really carrying the way he wrestles, and not only that, the technique. His technique is absolutely phenomenal, taking on an MMA technique, and I will say he has been one of the best. He is undefeated. I do not think anybody in that locker room who's going to answer this challenge is going to be man enough or good enough to beat Chase CAW in the ring.
Yeah, I'll say myself, this has been one of my favorite parts about VALOR is the Chase CAW Invitational. Like he's doing it different every week. He's finding different ways to win, and he's really creative with the way he wrestles, and you know, it's a style that I love, and you know, I'm sure the faithful loves too, and also giving these newer guys a chance. Giving these newer guys a chance. Oh, never mind.
This is something different, huh?
I stand corrected when I sing newer guys.
Chase CAW, like you were saying, Valente, normally it has been newer guys. It was Chris Maverick and it was Mason Foster, but Jacob Whitaker is the complete opposite of newer guy. One of UKW's biggest seasoned vets, a absolute powerhouse, and a complete type mismatch for Chase CAW.
One half of the unknown, the big man, Jacob Whitaker. Like Valente said, and it's really been newer guys, but like you said, Cass, this is a vet. This is a seasoned vet. He's been here since day one. This man, Jacob Whitaker, is not one to be messed with, and it's going to be a different match style for Chase. I want to see how Chase really takes to the adversity he's standing across the ring against.
Isn't a true experienced big man in Jacob Whitaker.
How is he going to take to this challenge? And there, oh my.
Big shots now following in from Whip, and now look at CAW. CAW chopping the wood. Going right at the legs, a big whip. And sends Whip out of the ring, and look at CAW taking advantage.
Not letting anything, no adversity, stop CAW from being the best in the UKW. But Jacob Whitaker is on a different level he's faced so far.
Now, oh no, CAW with a big shot. CAW's got to try to take advantage. Into the corner. Oh no, a massive. That can't be good. He's got to make sure his knees are good, because if he loses a ligament here in this matchup, that's not going to be good for CAW.
It's definitely an interesting change to Jacob Whitaker after their loss to the upper echelon at Revolution. So I want to see how Jacob Whitaker fares in the solos competition.